Hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Shannon Sharpe calls out the hypocrisy for people trying to say Joe Burrow should be an MVP candidate. Look, guys, I liked this episode. Mind you, I didn't watch it. I just caught a clip of it. But I love this episode for multiple reasons. And I loved it because what he did was Shannon pretty much poo-pooed all over his coworker's face. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You get where I'm coming from? And the coworker we're talking about or discussing right now is Darren Orlovsky. And I'm going to have something else coming up later about him that I found out. But he was the one championing this Joe Burrow should be in the MVP conversation also. He's also the one that championed that the MVP race was already over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play what Mr. Shannon Sharpe had to say, right? And then we're going to break it down because I think he truly puts it into perspective what we are truly seeing and witnessing this season. So without further ado, let's get this party started and let's get this energy up.
It has, I agree with you. But Lamar Jackson, if somebody would have told me this guy would one day throw for over 4,000 yards, pass for 40 touchdowns, he's on pace. He's going to have the low 40s. Maybe he has 39 total touchdowns right now, so he might have 42. He might have 42 passing touchdowns. They play the Browns this year. I know that's a divisional rival, the end of season, and that's a divisional game. So we'll see what happens. But you're talking about a guy that's going to have 4,000 passing yards, and he could go crazy, end up with 1,000 rush yards. Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about 4,000 passing yards, 1,000 rush yards, 42, 43 passing touchdowns, and win the division. Joe Burrow, when do we start rewarding guys that lose? He's lost 8 games. Man, you to win. Putting up numbers in a losing effort doesn't do anything. I thought we looked down on that, Tim. I thought we looked down on that, Dominique. We got 2 guys. One guy's lost, 3 games? The other guy's lost 5 games. And we're going to bypass that and go to a team that might not even make the playoffs, and the guy's the MVP? Wow, boy, hey, we be getting enamored with stats now, so guys that put up big stats in a losing effort or not, it's just, I just can't get past that, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's not.
Listen, man.
Finish him, Daddy.
Listen, I don't understand what people are talking about. That's his man's Darren Orlovsky that said that. Look, guys, I put up the graphic right there so you can actually get to see what we're looking at. That's ridiculous. He's 200 yards off for 5,000 total yards. If he goes crazy, has even one big run, after that, I think he only needs like 60 yards, right? And then he gets 1,000 yards rushing also, on top of 4,000 yards passing, on top of only throwing 4 interceptions, on top of he's going to be passing for at least 40 touchdowns. Like, what are we doing here, bro? He's at 39 passing touchdowns. If he truly cared, he could have stayed in there. He could have stayed in these other games, the Giants game, the last game we played versus the Texans, and absolutely stat pad his way, you know what I'm saying, to NFL glory. You understand where I'm coming from? And him stat pad was just him just getting a slight tush push. You know what I'm saying? To records. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with someone grabbing your tush and just pushing. Isn't that what Buffalo tells us? Darren Orlovsky tells us? Tell me if I'm lying or not. Hashtag tushy pushy. Nah, for real. I'm serious. Like, I said this today on Twitter because I really don't go into Twitter spaces like that no more. But once in a while, I'll stop in. And I said, Lamar just broke the all-time rushing record by a QB. That was the most quietest breaking of a record I have ever witnessed in my life. It was silent. I think the NFL put one thing out and 2 other accounts put something out, and then it was like, yeah, but Josh is MVP though. Because all that matters is those touchdowns, those tush pushes. If you ain't grabbing hands of tush and you ain't getting pushed, MVP ain't for you. Look, guys. I've said this so many times. I said this also. I said, we've watched guys like Jalen Hurts. Last year, they were so pissed off at Jalen Hurts getting those tush pushes, they wanted it banned. Y'all remember that? Like, it was, this should be banned. It's cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, like, this shit is rugby. It ain't football. That's what they said. And now Allen is getting exalted. And I mean exalted. I mean cross on their chest and across it says Josh Allen. They just like this. Joshua. Not Joshua. Joshua. Praise Allen. That's what they be on. I just listen, I'll never stop calling out the hypocrisy. Because that's what it is. That's literally what it is. Now that they've said that the race wasn't over, now you're throwing somebody else in there being Joe Burrow. It's like, how far are you trying to diminish this award because you guys don't like Lamar? You know what this is? I'm going to give you a perfect example of what this is. Lamar winning MVPs is starting to sound and look like when Russell Westbrook kept winning triple doubles. It's like, oh my God, he's just going for the pass now to just get his triple double. It's like the man did it like 5 seasons. If I'm not mistaken, he averaged a triple double like 3 or 5. I think it's 5, but I know the least is 3. But he averaged a triple double over 3 seasons, more than 3 seasons. And everyone's like, who cares? It's whatever. And you got guys that do like, hey, raise the roof, you did. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But Russell Westbrook, oh yeah, he sucks. That's literally become the MVP for him. This is why I know so many people say, look, Lamar, we got to get this title. And that's what Lamar's playing for. He wants the title. That's what he wants. That's what he's dreamed of. That's what he promised. But make no mistake about it. I want what we deserve. This man has been the best player in football. And he's done it literally with a mashed up O-line, right? That we can only run left on. He's done it with the most penalized team. He's done it with one of the worst defenses. He's done it with one of the worst kickers this year. You know what I'm saying? Like context. Context. I'm sorry I'm not just blissfully enamored by Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why that bothers people, but at the end of the day, he will be leading the AFC North. He's won maybe 2 games behind with these type of legendary stats. And you're going to try to tell me that another guy he deserves it? Listen, I'm honest. I didn't think the Bills were going to be super, super great this year. Remember, I picked the Bills to just miss the playoffs. And I also picked Bengals to miss the playoffs. I didn't expect the Browns to nosedive. I didn't expect the Jets to nosedive. I didn't expect the Miami Dolphins to nosedive. Like, that's what happened. Crazy. Nasty. But shout out to Shannon Sharpe for calling this out. And I know Shannon can be Shannon, but I love that he called out Darren Orlovsky on this. Because, adding Joe Burrow to this is just disrespectful to the award. I'm just going to be real with you. And he might not even make the playoffs. Disrespectful to both Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, and Lamar Jackson. That's being real. You know what I'm saying? But what do you guys think? Do you agree with Shannon? Do you think, hey, they tripping and they try to add this person to it, being Joe Burrow, and it should just be a award right now between those 3 guys? Whoever wins it, wins it. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? Let me know what you think. And always remember, hashtag Tushy Pushy. But as always, this episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. I know we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment, you know, love the comments. And guys, the last day of the year, I just want to tell you thank you. We made it through another year. Guys, we started off this year literally at like 3,600 subscribers. We're over 8,000 subscribers. We're on our way to 9,000 subscribers. I want to tell y'all thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for helping to build this platform. And we're not done. We're not done. I promise you. I'm going to keep putting everything I have into this. You're going to keep getting the genuine nitro. This year was a very difficult year. Personal stuff going on. But you guys stuck through me. God's been so good. And I give him the glory. But thank you guys, because without y'all, this couldn't be possible. So I love you guys. Happy New Year's to everybody that watched. And like I said, if you would like to donate to the channel, help out, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Bottom of the screen is a QR code. QR codes to a Cash App. Cash is located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign. The Wunderkind Show, super easy. And once again, I love you guys. Thank you for supporting The Wunderkind Show, and let's keep growing. You know what I'm saying? But that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.
Finish him, Daddy.